Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dominions 5. We are playing as Late Age Man, and it is turn 22. I I declare it to be such. All right, we have you know what just happened? I just started recording this episode, and I was halfway through, and then I realized I didn't actually hit the record button. Yep, happens to the best of us. Okay. I get attacked by Lemuria, but Winter Peaks is the mountain between me and Ulm, so I had nothing there, so he just kind of takes it. That happens. Then Tianqi moves up and takes this throne, but he doesn't have his prophet here. He doesn't have a bless, so he's, guys, just like bring a prophet, man. Come on. But of course, I mean, these guys are awesome even without a breath. Blah. Can't speak right now. These guys are awesome even without a bless. In fact, their range 40 fear bows kill all the casters in their first few volleys, and so they don't actually get the chance to summon like any serious elementals, and then like the air elemental pops and then probably evaporates in this next volley. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, he wins that. And okay, before we look at these, yeah. So all right, let's do the rest. Sorry, let's do the other battles. So Tianqi takes a throne, and now we border each other. Now down here, Ulm has attacked Marignan. Now this is weird because this is just like some like medium infantry basically, and wolves and like a commander. So there's almost like a misclick. I don't know what was happening here. To be fair, a lot of this is Marignol's PD, and Ulm may not realize that Marignol is dumping fortunes into PD, which is, by the way, a bad thing. In general, more on that later. But Marignol still had like a pile of sacreds here, a small pile, but still a pile, and he had his own crossbows. These are the PD crossbows, but these are his crossbows. He had some crossbows. So I don't think this would have beaten him even if he had no PD. I can't say why this happened. If I remember correctly, Ulm had said that Marignol started this conflict. I didn't see any conflicts before this, but I can't remember. It's been a bit too long since I actually played this game, unfortunately. But clearly Ulm is not going to win this. And so, yeah. So Ulm loses guys. I don't know what fight this, I don't know what this was about. I mean, he kills 3 sacreds, but whatever. It's possible he didn't have the intel, like I said. Maybe he didn't know Marignan was pumping so much into PD, but still, this doesn't really make sense as an attack, because I think this would have beat him anyways. Who knows? We ping the Indie province between us and Midgard. It's not as bad as, I mean, it's a lot of guys for an Indie province, but nothing too scary here. Now, we wanted to take it over, but remember, now we're bordering Tianqi there, so that's a bit scary. We try to steal another 0 PD province, but it turns out he's pumped a ton of PD. Like, this is way too much PD. This is like 40 PD or like 50. This costs a fortune. Just build forts, man. All right. The AI sends like 12 guys after Lemuria, who has 12 guys, but his guys are ethereal, so he wins. And Marignan uses his dragon to take back one of the provinces that I stole. And then, because Misfortune 3, remember, so barbarians show up and take one of my provinces. Yeah, so this province over here. I think last time we lost a province, it was this one. I don't know. Man, it's been really hard to keep onto my land. My god searched this province and actually found sites. So we got water, our first water gems, and earth. We have a pathetic gem income because we haven't been able to search anything. And of course, now that Lemuria has taken this province, where am I going to move my god? I can't site search here. I could get killed. I can't site search here or here because Marignan. So, we just head back to our capital, and I guess we'll research or something, or forge something. I don't know. Kind of sad. We still haven't forged anything. I've had construction 4 now for 2 turns. I haven't made anything that I can see. To be fair, I don't have gems to make much, but still. I have reinforced this province as much as I could. We've got a bunch of meat in the front. And now my formation now is better than it was before. We have some... By the way, I say meat bags or meat, but most people say chaff. When they talk about Dominions 4. But anyways, I've got a pile of my own kind of archers, because I guess I had them here. And I've got my meat in front. So they're... and remember, there's a ton of PD in here. And so the PD is going to filter through a little bit, but mostly it's crossbows. They're going to shoot. And anyways, that's the setup. You've seen it in action before. And... The other thing is I've reinforced this because now I see Tianchi has taken this. And I believe there's some communication that happens here, but I forget what the actual communication is. And I don't have it written down anywhere. It was, I mean, yes, it's in Discord. I could find it somewhere. But I wouldn't know when to sync it up if it was this turn or in a few turns. It's just it seems to me, and it would be logical, that I would have a chat with him about the fact that we're now neighbors and kind of yeah, I don't know. So I'm afraid he's going to attack me. So I reinforce here as best I can. Of course, I don't script these guys for some reason. But we've got 2 lines of meat bags. These meat bags attack rear or attack archers because they're heavy cav. That's what you do. These guys are, I guess, going to have an archer battle, which is... so if you have archer battles, then archers are better than crossbows. Then again, my guys have heavy shields. But of course... So let me... Okay, so yeah. These guys, let's just talk about this. So defense 15 is pretty awesome. But that's because it's with the shield parry. But still, with the shield, defense 15. His guys also have... He has defense 16 with his shield. Now, his parry is less than mine, so his shields aren't going to catch as much. But they have more defense because mounted has a +3 bonus. So they're also hard to hit. Because they're sacreds, right? So he's just got a huge pile of sacreds. Anyways, so what do? I dump a ton of PD. Because these guys, this province also has heavy cav PD with crossbowmen. So, I've been criticizing Marignan a lot for just dumping PD. And then I've got 30 here, 31 here, and 30 here. But to be fair, this PD here was to set up a trap to kill this dragon. I didn't kill the dragon, but I got his army. I think it was a very well executed PD trap. This PD is just out of desperation, and if I hadn't invested as much in PD, I probably would have lost this province and be losing to Lemuria right now, so not too bad. And so I'm feeling good about my PD investments so far. Of course, it means that I'm dumping my gold into that and not into more forts. Then again, where am I going to build a fort? I can be raided everywhere. I have a thin tendril. Oh my god, my situation is pretty bad. Anyways, so yeah, we're still trying to get our fort up. 3 months remaining. We just started it last turn. We're recruiting. I mean, I haven't talked about recruitment, but basically I've been recruiting mages here nonstop. Defenders. And here we're getting 4 sacreds per turn because, I mean, these sacreds are not amazing, but I'm fighting undead and I got solar weapons, right? They're certainly adequate against what I'm fighting. And then I'm getting a mix, with the rest of my money and resources, I'm getting other things. Now I've decided I was getting heavy cav, but that's been rotating in and out. Because depending on whether or not I need to reinforce this front, or now we have a new front with Tianchi, who knows. So anyways, that's the situation on this turn. And yeah, we're almost at enchantment 4. Unfortunately, we don't have... I mean, we have the fire guys. Oh, yeah, let's talk about this. So I guess we could have talked about this earlier on in the series. So obviously, we want enchantment 4, right? Because flaming arrows, obviously. I wanted to use construction to make a few fire items, but I haven't found any fire sites yet, so I have no fire gems. And if I need to do that, that means I need to, alchemize. I could turn my useless nature gems into astral and then into fire. And I think I end up doing that at some point, which is insane, right? It's so inefficient and so bad. but it's not like I don't even have like the luxury. Like, what am I going to do with the nature gems? Oh, speaking of which, yeah, this is a good time to talk about this. I don't know what went wrong with the map creation here, but no indie mages. Nothing. Now, to be fair, I don't have a huge territory, so I don't know if anybody else got any indie mages. Oh, scouts here. I guess I never used them. Look, nothing. No indie mages. That's really not cool. Like, some N1 mages would be great. I could actually do something with my nature gems. Nothing. Yeah, another thing to be frustrated about in this game. But I mean, I'm not mad about this game. Actually, I've had a lot of fun because I was able to script well against these, these fights. So we're learning. Oh, and also, by the way, yeah, so remember before I was worried about Lumeria attacking me from the water? Yeah, look, 50 guys in the water. So that's another reason I'm afraid of what's going to happen here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't reinforce this. This only has 10 PD, but it has a fort. So the worst you can do here is, like, stop my income and recruitment, which, to be fair, is bad. But, he couldn't go much further than that. So yeah, that's this turn. Let's move on to the next turn. I think it is going to be what we're going to call turn 23. Yes, it is correct. Okay, Marignon, I guess, had lost a prophet, so now he's got a new prophet. And sure enough, okay, so this spoils it a bit. So sure enough, Tianchi does attack me. So good thing I had that PD, right? And then you know that I won because after that, Lemuria also attacks me, but let's watch this battle. So the reason I win this is because, well, I don't know if he has a bless or what, but he hasn't blessed this guy. To be fair, I mean, just an air bless with precision. I don't know. They have good precision. Like you should have a bless. What's going on, man? All right. So you've seen this formation. I talked about it last turn. Cavalry is gonna rush in front. So the reason you want to rush him is so that these guys who fight the cav aren't shooting bows, right? Because these are fear bows and whatever. Now, unfortunately, like, remember, yeah, you think, oh, cavalry running into archers, isn't that awesome? Yeah, but his guys are also heavy cav. They're heavy cav with bows, right? So, anyways. However, I also have a ton of archers, and my archers are doing a number on his backline archers. And then in the back, I guess we have Wind Guide up. We do, right? Yeah, so 18 precision. Oh, these guys are... yes. And we have our Blessed. These are just the Sacreds. They're not the commanders. But they have 21 precision. Yeah, the Blessed bonus gives 4, and then... whatchamacallit, Wind Guide gives another 5. And yeah, precision like kind of counts double in a weird way. I don't know why they did it like that, but it does. So the heavy cav that we send has basically melted against their heavy cav. These guys are gonna get ruined. But I've got like 20 precision crossbows who are hitting a lot. Let's speed this up a little bit. Oh, then are these the Sacreds? Yeah, I guess the Sacreds are, instead of shooting with their 21 precision crossbows, are actually going to go and punch the guys in the face. Why not? All right, so basically all of this... oh, here's another mistake. These guys are all in one squad. And they're all firing at the same place, and they're all firing on these guys. And these guys, so far, I mean, I think I've taken a few casualties, but, they're heavy infantry with shields, and they're doing just fine. Plus, they got Sermon of Courage, and these are fear bows, so, their morale's still okay. So all the guys I sent into him have died, but I'm winning the Archer War. And, oh, not only that... My guys are crossbows, right? So this is the 12th turn of combat. He ran out of ammo. And so pathetically, I don't know if I got... No, I didn't get the commander, but like, I don't think it was an HP route, but I guess we got a bit lucky on the roll. But he runs out of ammo and starts charging me, and then decides, you know what? Screw it, let's go back home. So maybe we get a bit lucky on the morale roll, but still. Man, why didn't he have a bless? That's pretty stupid. Anyways, we win that fight. We win it. Oh, wait, let me... so let's look at the stats. Yeah. No, not here. Here. So we only actually kill 11 of his sacreds and half of the random archers he had. We lose 4 sacreds, we lose most of our heavy cav, and we lose 6 of our defenders. So all we have left now is... and we still have most of the meat here, but remember that leaves our formation pretty lopsided, but we still have all of our PD. Fortunately, Lemuria doesn't attack us with much. However, I don't have... I'm super fast-forwarding this. I don't have, like, many priests here, but it's enough, obviously, right? So we win this. I don't think we lose much. Yeah, we do. PD doesn't matter. So we hold. Then the AI decides to attack with his mercenary crossbowmen, so obviously that doesn't go well. And then... we get raided more. So Lemire raids us. This is in the north. Let's just show this. Yeah, so... Remember, my god could have site searched here? No, he was going to attack me. I guess these guys were here last turn and they were just chilling there. I don't remember. I don't know why they were here. I guess I forgot to move them or I was waiting for something. Anyways, let's look at the other messages. Unexplained event. We lost some province income. Then unexplained event in Latvia. People have revolted and we lost the province. This is 3 times this game. Now, but to be fair, like, okay, this is, I guess, a scout took this from Marino a while ago, so that's pretty comical. This, by the way, I know this looks weird. This is just, I've got a whole bunch of scouts, and they're all, like, I want to maintain vision on these provinces, so I'm gaining vision here and maintaining vision on these 3 provinces. It just kind of looks funny. Serpent pattern. And then we lost and we finally finished the palisades here. But this is... So that's good, obviously. However, it's a bit awkward because now if my mages are researching and I get attacked, they're not going to participate in the fight. Same thing if I am preaching. Then they're going to be safe. And in a way, it's better if I can have mages there researching and participating in the fight. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Now, I've decided, however, now that I have a palisades, I don't have to have my army here. I guess So the reason this is bad is because I could say, okay, at this point, it's fine if he attacks me and wins the battle, because I still keep the province, right? I can fight off the siege and live to fight another day, and so I can take my army and do something else with it. However, I've invested a lot in PD, and if he attacks me, he can kill the PD, and, you know, I'm relying on the PD to be the meat shield for my priests and stuff like that, so I don't want to lose that investment, but I guess I take the risk. Who knows? I send a small force over here to stop this nonsense. And yes, you can tell I have done a few things. Now that I will have enchantment for next turn, I am getting ready to do flaming arrows. And the way I've done this is awful, but I had no choice. So first of all, this guy is forging a clam of whatever, the thing that gives you 2 free astral gems. Why am I doing that? I guess, what do I have that I can cast that needs astral gems? I don't think I need anti-magic. Oh, yeah, I guess it would be Power of the Spheres on the guy who's going to do who's going to do flaming arrows. Yeah, that's probably what it is. No astral income, I don't think. Let's see. I don't think I have any. Sorry, wrong F key. Yeah, I have no astral income. So that's why I'm doing it. I have no astral and no fire income, and I need to cast an astral spell and a fire spell. So I'm getting the gem generating items, and I do it by transforming like 30 nature gems into astral, basically. And then 10 of those, so 20 nature gems went to make this fire in a jar. How pathetic is that? Oh, and of course, I haven't yet randomed into an Earth 2 guy, because the Earth 2 guy could make Earth boots. Oh, yeah, because this guy, the pretender doesn't have Earth, right? So Earth 2 guys could make boots, and then I could make a Dwarven hammer to reduce the cost. No, I don't have any of that. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Here, I lost the guy who was building the palisade, so I think I lost 1 turn of construction here on my palisades. Too bad. Anyway, so yeah, that's what's happening. This is as good a time as any to end the episode. Don't have to go as long every turn. But as you can see, if we take a quick look around, so Ulm somehow got tangled up with Marignon. At this point, we don't know if this is going to lead to anything. We've stabilized on the Marignon front, but only because he withdrew to reclaim the territory I stole with the scouts. I don't know if he's going to get involved with Tianqi. I think there was some diplomacy with me trying to get these two to fight each other. I forget. But already Marignon's busy with Ulm. And Ulm being busy with Marignon means Ulm isn't interested in helping against Lemuria. Or, I mean, I remember trying to get him to just at least move his troops closer to him so he would do something. So Lemuria might be worried, but no, that doesn't happen. Ulm is expanding a lot. So clearly right now, late game, Ulm is a good position. I mean, Lemuria is in a good position too. But so far I've stopped him over here, essentially. He's throwing stuff at me and just dying. So normally that would be good for another player like Ulm, and it is. However, he can just expand for free and take this entire lake, right? And the fact that he hasn't yet is a bit surprising, but he could do that. And meanwhile, Tianqi has a pile of sacreds. I mean, he still has a pile of sacreds. I didn't kill many of them. I think we negotiate some kind of deal here, but honestly, I don't remember. So we're going to end the episode now. Thank you for being with me. I hope so far this series has been interesting. I'm, of course, recording most of this, at least so far, I've recorded all of this in one sitting. And I have all the turn files, so I'm just going to do it in a few sittings. I'm not going to have the opportunity to, I would love to get feedback, obviously, from you guys, but I might not read it until I've recorded many other episodes in the future. But I definitely would love to hear, your feedback, whether you're completely new to Dominions 5 or not, whether there's something you don't understand and want to know, or if you're an actual good player and like, dude, you're so dumb, why did you do this? Then obviously I've learned a lot since I played this game, but maybe the things that I learned are not the things that you would like to teach me. And so I look forward to hearing from you guys. So that's it for this turn and this episode. See you guys in the next one. Take care.